Hey, what is up guys, it's Faded here and welcome back to the last DarkRP tutorial for a while. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a DarkRP server, but this is going to be updated 2017 because I know the last video I made for this was not as clear as it should have been. First step you want to do is go ahead and open your browser. You can use Internet Explorer, but I do use Google Chrome. I prefer Google Chrome. Now you're going to want to search up at the top Steam CMD. You're going to want to click the first link that pops up. This should be the screen that pops up. Now, in order to install it, you want to go to the tab Downloading Steam CMD, and under it should be Windows. Go ahead and click Windows, and go ahead and click to download Steam CMD for Windows. Go ahead and click that link, and it will start downloading. You might not have WinRAR, but that is completely fine. So basically, you just go ahead and download it. If you are in Google Chrome, that's fine. Once you've downloaded it, go ahead and open it. Now what I do prefer to do is make a folder for Steam CMD so I can always have it on my desktop. So I'm going to go to my desktop, I'm going to go right click, new folder, I'm going to call this Steam CMD. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag this, the steamcmd.exe into Steam CMD, the folder. Now you don't got to do this, you can only open it if you want to, but just in case you want to make another server, you always have it there so you don't have to download it. Now we can close out of this tab for a while. Now we have the Steam CMD installed, but we don't have the server itself. So you're going to want to go to your local disk, and here's where the DarkRP folder is going to be mainly made. This is where you're going to run it, this is where you're going to stop it, this is where everything's going to go. So you're going to right click, new folder, and you're gonna call it let's just call it DarkRP for now, okay? So we have DarkRP. Now we're gonna want to make this a real server. By doing this, we're gonna want to go to our desktop, Steam CMD, or just in case, just open Steam CMD. We're gonna go ahead and open Steam CMD, and you're gonna wait for all this nonsense to just go through until it says okay. At the end, it should say Steam API OK. Now that's when you know you have permission and access to make your server. Now you're going to want to type in login anonymous. So that is anonymous. It's login space, not underscore, space, ANONYMOUS. I know in my last video people were spelling that wrong and thinking the video was not real, but no, I will have a zoom in on that, and you guys can pause the video if you need to. Now you're gonna want to click enter, and it's gonna say connecting anonymously to Steam Public, waiting for license info. Okay, now we're gonna start making the server. We're gonna go ahead and make the directory for the server in our DarkRP folder that we made in our local disk, which should be right here, empty folder. So we're gonna go force underscore install underscore dir, short for directory. So after you put force underscore install underscore dir, you want to put c colon backslash DarkRP, since that's what we named the folder. Now you want to click enter. Now that has set the directory for the downloads to go into the DarkRP folder, so that makes the server itself, as I said before. Now we're gonna go ahead and go app underscore update 4020. So once again, app underscore update space 4020. Enter, and it will start downloading the updates. This will take a while depending on your internet. Even if you have great internet, this might take 5 minutes. So at least the max for me was 20 minutes on a bad day with my internet. So I'll get back to you guys when this download has finished. May I just throw in that it is also creating files in the DarkRP folder. Everything is normal on that part. I just want to throw in, I will be showing you guys how to make a how to add the DarkRP game mode in this video, and I will not be showing how to make add-ons since I already have a video for that. If necessary, I will show how to make jobs because I know my job video wasn't that clear. But anyways, that's all I want to throw in for now. Let's just wait for this download to get done. Okay guys, so the download has finished, and now we're actually going to run this server. Okay guys, so the download has finished after about, I would say, 5 or 10 minutes. But we are not done yet with the server itself. I know we don't have DarkRP installed yet, but we still need to do something to make a server a server. So we can close out of this. now we're gonna go ahead and open the DarkRP folder we made, and we're gonna right click, new. We're gonna go to text document. We're gonna put start. I'm gonna change the end where it says .txt to bat. So that's start.bat. This should pop up. Click yes. Now if you cannot see the end of the file, which is .txt, you want to click on view details, and you see file extensions. If I uncheck that, everything's gone, but if I check that, everything's here. So I'm gonna go back to home. Okay, so now this is just an empty file. We're gonna right click and click edit, and there's nothing in here. Go to the link I have in the description. It will bring up this. This is gonna make us able to run and stop the server. So we're not going to copy any of this right here. We're going to go to the raw paste data and copy that all. Now we're going to command C or right click copy, and we're going to paste it in here. Now if you want to change the max amount of players you can have, I'm just going to put this to 20 for now, okay, because this server is probably not going to be used. It's just for the video purpose. The map GM construct, we're just going to leave that. So we're going to click file, save. Now our server is made. So if we go ahead and click start.bat, everything will be loading. It's not even going to take long because we don't have any add-ons installed. So any second here. There, the server has now started. At the top you will see it has a player count and the map. Now you know it started when it says VAC secure mode is activated. So now we can go ahead and launch Garry's mod and join the server itself. May I keep aware, if you want to keep the server up, do not close this one or don't close that one. So don't close the orange G, and don't close the terminal, because that will cause the server to crash. So now we're in Garry's mod. We're gonna go ahead and click find multiplayer game, and may I note this, I can't get over this enough because nobody understood this in the last video, and I thought you guys would get it on your own hand. You do not have your server open to the public unless you port forward it. So what that means is basically no one whatsoever is able to join the server besides you. Whoever's, say like you have a little WoW LAN party at your house and you're playing Garry's mod on your computers, they can all join the server since they're on the same internet as you, but no one else can unless they're connected to your Wi-Fi, which is very unlikely anyone else will be. So your server's not going to pop up here. You got to go to local network and your server will pop up. It says Garry's mod, and we're going to go ahead and click join server. It should only take a second because we have no add-ons. We're already sending client info. Now we're in the server. Plain old server. No add-ons. Nothing. Just a plain server. No ULX, but I will be showing you guys how to install that stuff now. Now to close the server, you want to click you want to close out of both of these, and you notice if you close out of that one first, it says terminate batch job. Just go ahead and click yes. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, just make sure you close both of them. Now to install Garry's mod, you want to go to your Garry's mod folder, game modes, and make sure that's in your server. So local disk, DarkRP, Garry's mod, game modes. There's no DarkRP. So you want to go ahead and go to your Google Chrome or whatever you use. I prefer Google Chrome. You might be using Internet Explorer, who knows. Go ahead and search up DarkRP download. The page that pops up should look like this. So you want to go ahead and click clone or download. When you click clone or download, you'll see open a desktop and download zip. Click download zip. That will download it, and you want to go ahead and open the folder. There's no use in saving it, just go ahead and open it. So now we opened the folder, and you see where it says DarkRP master. Inside here is all the game mode config basically. So we're gonna go to our game modes folder in our server, and we're gonna drag the DarkRP master into the game modes folder. So now in our game modes folder for our server, you see base, sandbox, trouble, tears down, and DarkRP master. We're gonna rename that just to DarkRP all lowercase. Now we're gonna go to the server, start.bat. Right click, edit, and you see where it says plus. There is no plus game mode, so we're gonna have to do plus game mode, and we're gonna go ahead and type DarkRP. That will set the default game mode to DarkRP. So now if we go ahead and run the server, which we're not gonna do right now because we're first gonna install ULX, the server will start in DarkRP instead of sandbox now. So basically you install DarkRP. So now in order to get ULX, you just want to go ahead and search up on Google ULX admin mod, enter. Now you see all these things come up. You want to go ahead and click on downloads. It should be the second. I'll have it down in the description below. Same with every other link I used. Go ahead and click that. Now you see where it says you're on the downloads tab. Go down and you will see where it says ULX 3.71 installer with ulib. Go ahead and download that one. You want to go ahead and run it when it's finished. Yes. Click OK. Now go ahead and click I agree. Now you want to change this. You want to change this to your server add-on. So we're going to go to this PC, local disk, DarkRP, Garry's mod, and add-ons. Go ahead and click on the add-ons folder and click OK. Now you will have the location, the direction to your add-ons folder. Go ahead and click install. Now once this is finished, you can go close, click OK, close out of Google Chrome. If you go to your add-ons folder for your server, you see ULX and ulib. You need ulib for ULX to work 100%. Now let's go ahead and start the server. So as you can see in here, we got some extra stuff. We have the ULX just installing itself, and at the top you will see where it says changing game mode to DarkRP. That is verifying the game mode and changing it as I said. So if we go ahead and launch Garry's mod and join the server, it'll be on DarkRP. Find multiplayer game, local network, DarkRP. If we go ahead and join, may I just keep in mind I will not be making a video on how to port forward your server. You will have to do that yourself or go watch another video. I had a couple of these incidents. Just please do not add me on Steam to ask me if I want to be your server owner. I do not want to be your server owner or server co-owner. I just like to do my own work. So here we have the ULX menu. It's updated, of course, because this is 2017. And we're gonna go ahead and click close, and here we are. Now in chat you will get a message saying CSS is not installed. I will have a video on how to do that, and the video's already out. It's probably like a year or two ago. So now if we go ahead and, as you can see, we're in DarkRP, push F4, miscellaneous weapons. I have a video for all of these, how to make jobs, but once again I might have to make more jobs, and I'll show you how to add yourself to owner. So to disable a global god mode, you will have to be super admin, basically owner. So you want to go ahead and open your server console, not the normal console, not this console, the server console right here, and type ULX add user, and in your in-game name, so my in-game name is Fade super admin. Click enter, and in chat it'll say console added you to super admin. So if we go ahead and click menu, we have more things now. To disable global no clip and global god mode, because as you see we don't get hurt by anything, you want to go to sandbox, enable god mode, and enable no clip. Basically you'll say CVR has set the S-box game mode god mode to 0 and the no clip to 0, so basically we take fall damage now, and yeah, etc. But if you want to not do that, you can just go in god mode. I'm not gonna have a tutorial on how to use ULX itself. I have a video on how to change maps. I hope you guys liked the video. It would be very appreciated if you guys did slap that like button, knowing that I did go through this just once again to show you guys how to make a good server, but this time updated 2017, knowing some people did have a lot of troubles on that. I hope this video helped you. That's it for today. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I'm going swimming with the fishes, I see.